When lending to farmers, it's important that as well as knowing your client, you also know your crop, or in the case of livestock, know your animal. Crop sheets can really help with this. Developing crop sheets for key agricultural commodities captures their critical aspects. These can be used by loan and credit officers to ensure that farmers borrowing from the bank mitigate risk effectively. They enable the loan office to ensure the loan is appropriately structured for the specific crop. A crop sheet includes an overview of the sector, the farmers and the value chain stakeholders, including the growing cycle, primary locations for where the crop is grown, and marketing opportunities. Technical requirements of the crop, including seasonal land preparation, water requirements, and temperatures. A detailed list of the buildings and equipment that the farmer should have to effectively manage their farm and grow their crop. A summary of the inputs that a farmer will require and the specific qualities and sources of such inputs. A lender will need to ensure that the farmer is using appropriate inputs and use this information to also determine their cost. A production calendar detailing the critical activities that a farmer will need to undertake throughout the production. This will be used to forecast the cash flow of the farmer during the period, thereby providing information to the loan officer of when borrowing will be required and when the farmer will be able to repay the loan. This will also include details that the loan officer will be able to use in their financial analysis. The key risks for this commodity, along with an assessment of how they should be mitigated. A loan officer conducting an assessment on a client would look for evidence of risk mitigation. Details of how the farmer will market the crop and the pros and cons of each approach. Farmers showing good quality market access will be more bankable clients. A bank should use crop sheets to understand the market and determine what to factor into a client assessment. When conducting an on-farm loan appraisal visit, the loan officer should use the appropriate crop sheet to determine whether the farmer is effectively managing their business, following good practices, and managing risks. This information can then be used to determine the size of the loan, repayment period, and structure. The credit committee can also use the crop sheet when reviewing the loan application to identify whether the farmer is a good client to lend to. And remember, crop sheets should be updated on a frequent basis to reflect changes in pricing, market, inputs, and other relevant factors.